Long ago, in a serene village nestled at the foot of a mighty mountain, there lived a young boy named Ansu. Ansu was curious by nature, always eager to understand the mysteries of life. But one question always lingered in his mind: the meaning of the half-moon-shaped mark on his palm. He noticed that not everyone had it, and those who did were often whispered about, as if their lives held a secret destiny. One day, Ansu decided to seek answers from the village elder, a wise monk named Dimitra, who was known for his deep understanding of Buddhist teachings. Dimitra lived in a small monastery at the edge of the village, where people often went for guidance on spiritual matters. Ansu, with his innocent heart, approached the elder. "Master, I have always wondered about this half-moon mark on my palm. Is it just a coincidence, or does it hold some special meaning?" Dimitra looked at the boy's palm and smiled gently. "Ah, the half-moon mark. It's not just an ordinary symbol, Ansu. It carries a profound lesson that few are aware of. But to understand it, you must first understand yourself." Intrigued, Ansu sat down, eager to listen. The elder began his story. Many centuries ago, a young prince named Siddharth lived a life of luxury, but despite his wealth, he felt a deep emptiness. One night, he looked at his palm and noticed a small half-moon mark, just like the one you have. It puzzled him, but he felt drawn to its mystery. It was as if it whispered a truth he had yet to discover. Determined to understand the meaning of this mark, Siddharth left behind his palace and ventured into the world in search of wisdom. He meditated, fasted, and sought answers from wise sages, but none could give him the clarity he desired. One fateful day, while sitting beneath a Bodhi tree, the answer came to him. Siddharth realized that the half-moon mark symbolized the balance between light and darkness, between the seen and the unseen. It was a reminder that life is filled with dualities, and true peace comes from embracing both. He understood that to achieve enlightenment, one must not only seek joy, but also face suffering with grace. This realization transformed him into the Buddha, the enlightened one. Ansu listened, captivated by the story. "So the half-moon mark is about balance?" Dimitra nodded. "Exactly. It teaches us that life is a cycle, constantly shifting between highs and lows, much like the phases of the moon. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, our lives are filled with moments of growth and decline. But the secret power of the half-moon mark is not just in acknowledging this balance, it is in accepting it. When you understand that every challenge is temporary and every joy is fleeting, you can navigate life with a calm heart." Ansu's eyes widened with understanding. "So the mark is a symbol of acceptance?" "Yes," Dimitra replied. "It reminds us to remain calm in both good times and bad, for everything is part of a greater cycle. The half-moon also teaches us that there is always light within the darkness, even when it's hard to see. This is why the mark is so special. It is a sign that you are being called to find peace amidst life's chaos, to trust that even in hardship, there is a greater plan at work." Ansu looked at his palm again, but this time with newfound appreciation. The mark no longer seemed mysterious or strange. It was a part of him, a guide to help him navigate life's journey. Dimitra continued, "But remember, young one, the power of the half-moon mark does not lie in the palm. It lies in your heart and mind. As Buddha once taught, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." The mark is merely a reminder, but the real transformation happens when you embody its lesson in your everyday actions. Be mindful of your thoughts, your words, and your deeds. This is how you honor the gift of the half-moon. Ansu bowed deeply to the elder, filled with gratitude. "Thank you, Master Dimitra. I now see the path more clearly." The elder smiled. "Go forth, Ansu, and remember, life's phases will change like the moon, but your inner peace can remain constant if you let it." From that day on, Ansu carried the wisdom of the half-moon mark in his heart. Whenever life became difficult, he would look at his palm and remember the lesson of balance. In moments of joy, he embraced it fully, knowing that it was a gift. And in times of struggle, he found strength in the knowledge that the darkness would pass, just as the moon always returns to its fullness. The village noticed a change in Ansu. He seemed calmer, more at peace with himself and the world around him. People began to seek his counsel, and like Dimitra, he shared the wisdom of the half-moon mark. Over time, Ansu became known as a healer of minds and hearts, a living testament to the power of balance and acceptance. And so the secret of the half-moon mark continued to inspire those who carried it, reminding them that the greatest power lies not in changing the world around them, but in changing how they see the world within. Twilight.